Hey, I'd love to ask you a question. Are you looking at becoming a coach, but you're kind of holding back because there's part of you that is fearful that you are not really ready to help someone change their life because you're still trying to figure out your life? That's a big admission if your answer is yes to that. But if your answer is yes to that, then you're in the right place, because that's what our school really loves bringing to the table. We are in 99 countries now and counting. All around the world, tens of thousands of people have put their hand up to that question and said, yes, I want to make that impact, but part of me is holding me back. I want to move forward, but I seem to keep holding myself up with my fears. The timing never feels right. I've never got it quite together enough. What if I don't know enough? That's who we work with. That's how we help people get started as coaches. So if you've been seeing a bunch of ads saying become a 7-figure coach, or here's a coaching template or a planner, go for that if that's your thing. But we're not that. We will do that. But where we're going to start together is just helping you learn that there is a truth within you where you are enough, you are worthy, and those doubts can fade away. Now, that did not seem believable for me when I began 18 years ago. When I started out, the thought of working with a client when I could barely work with myself seemed simply ridiculous. I became a coach to answer that question. How do I know I'm enough so I can make a difference for others? Now, part of this there needs to be within you a calling. There is a whisper inside that says to you, you are greater than this moment, that circumstance are not meant to define you, and that there is a calling within you to serve at a greater level. We need that from you. But what we want to bring to you is a pathway to navigate to you, where you're enough and you're worthy and you feel lovable. And all the fears of whether or not I can make that impact can fade away. The work we do together, to me and to our students all around the world, is the most profound work we could possibly do. We are answering the eternal question, am I enough? And if so, where do I find that? That's the question. So if you're really loving the truth and you want to make a positive impact, but something's holding you back and you're ready to resolve it, to embrace it, to integrate it within you and no longer reject it, but to bring you closer to you, and you want to land in a heart space where you know you are worthy, you are in the right place. At the International Coaching Institute, we dive deep into who we are, what is the truth of us, how do we bring it alive, how do we dissolve and release the fears and the self-doubts and the worry that we were raised to believe is real. How do we begin to master our mind so the self-talk becomes very kind and compassionate and supportive as it's supposed to be? How do we learn to love being with ourselves and we're comfortable with ourselves in such a way that it draws our clients to us? That's what we do.